Why would you have a cancer plan? I'm going to give you the basics right here. Have you ever known anyone who had cancer? I'll tell you, my grandma had a breast removed. My grandfather died of lung cancer, and ironically, he was in the insurance business. So, cancer is something I've seen firsthand in my family. How about you? Do you know anyone who's had it? Have you seen what it does to their life? Not just what they have to go through the treatments and so forth, but what it does to them financially. That is the reason why Aetna has created the cancer plan that it's created. Most of the folks out there who are on Medicare or Medicare supplement plans have a gaping hole in their coverage when it comes to cancer. So standard Medicare alone will only cover 80% of what comes up. You're responsible for the other 20%. And there's no limit on what that other 20% you are responsible for could turn out to be. That's why most people get a Medicare supplement plan. But even the Medicare supplement plans wiggle their way out of responsibility for covering most of your, a good bit of your cancer. Medicare Advantage plans, for example, a lot of folks have been getting those lately. And I want to show you one in particular. So a lot of folks, you get Humana these days. This is the, Humana PPO plan here in Georgia and South Carolina. And every Advantage plan just about has an annual out of pocket. That means what you have to pay out of your pocket at the max that you have to pay. So you have to pay up to this amount in copays and all these things when you go to get treatments of $6,700. You can see that right there. It says $6,700 is your max out of pocket. Well, that's a lot of money. And if you get cancer, then you're going to hit that max out of pocket. You're going to have to spend that $6,700 out of pocket pretty quickly on getting your treatments and so forth, because your plan is not going to cover all your treatments. In fact, almost all of these Medicare Advantage plans say that they will not cover 20% of your cancer related treatments. So your chemotherapy and your radiation, you're going to be on your own. Well, 20% of what? 20% is a lot when it comes to cancer medications. The average cancer medication right now is starting at $8,000. This is for the pills. It's unbelievable what a racket it's become, but that's life-saving medication prices for you. So these plans leave a gaping hole in your coverage, whether you've got a Medicare Advantage plan, even the Medicare supplement plans. Your prescription drug plans also leave a hole because though you can hit a catastrophic phase, have no max out of pocket. So like you have a $6,700 max out of pocket in this plan, for example, your prescription drug plan doesn't have that. There is no max out of pocket. Your out of pocket can be exponential. Your out of pocket can be unlimited. Now, once you hit the catastrophic phase, you're only responsible for 5% of the cost. But if an average pill is costing you $8,000, then heck, even 5% of a couple of those drugs will break the bank. So an Aetna cancer plan fills that gap. That's what it does. It's a great plan because Aetna gives you non-smoker rates even for smokers. If you're married, you can get the cheapest rate based on the youngest of the couple. So they base the rate for both of you on whoever's youngest within the couple. You can actually cover the whole family for a little bit more if you want to have everyone in the household covered. It gives you a lump sum of money upon your diagnosis that you can use for any reason. So, like with these, Advantage plans and so forth that a lot of people are in, there's often networks. You got to stay within the network or you're going to have to pay a lot of money. And a lot of carriers, won't be accepted out of town. So if you want to go see a specialist in, North Carolina or something, then they're not going to accept, your regional PPO in a lot of cases. So the lump sum of money gives you options. You can go anywhere you want. You can see anybody you want to see. You've got cash money to pay to travel, for your airfare, for your hotel stay, and to pay specialists directly out of pocket if you want to get the very best care that's available to you. So, lack of cancer coverage is a gaping hole in people's Medicare plans, whether you've got Medicare supplement plan, or especially if you've got an Advantage plan, which so many people are getting more of these days. The Aetna plan is the best thing out there, I believe. You can also get coverage for heart attack and stroke. So you can have it all combined, cancer, heart attack, and stroke. So if you're diagnosed as having any one of those, then you get a lump sum of money based on what you would like. Most of my folks have been getting these for about $35 a month. About $35 a month. So if you had an Advantage plan, like this, you're paying $0 a month for it. For another $35 or $1 a day, you're filling that gap that your Advantage plan is leaving around your cancer coverage. So the Aetna cancer policy, or cancer, heart attack, and stroke policy, is, I think, the best policy out there right now. It's affordable, gives you a lump sum of money. They pay you quickly, and you can use that money to do whatever you want to get the very best treatment for yourself without having to deal with networks or prior approval or whatever. So I highly recommend it. If you'd like more information, reach out to me here where you're seeing this, or you can call me directly at 229-740-6262. I'd be glad to help you through your options. Okay, thanks.